Hi, everyone. I wanted to share some really good news with you. For years, we've stood strong together to keep the pressure up on supply chain clients, on employers, and the government to make transport safer and fairer. We protested at Coles, at Woolies, at Uber, outside Parliament. And last year, of course, thousands of major transport members stood together shoulder to shoulder in strike action, battling against the Amazon effect, which was demolishing good and secure jobs. And in July, owner-driver, employee members, couriers, gig members sent a strong message through nationwide convoys calling for reform. And all that hard work, all that relentless action is paying off. Yesterday, we attended a transport roundtable convened by the Minister for Workplace Relations, Tony Burke. At that roundtable were Woolies, Coles, Uber, DoorDash, Toll Global Express, Linfox, ACFS, FBT Transwest, employer groups, industry associations, and academics. And every one of them echoed our calls for an independent body to set enforceable standards. Clients from the top of retail supply chains, global gig giants, transport operators, companies that could easily be our lifelong enemies, but instead are joining our fight. And they're joining it because it's the right fight. Transport is Australia's deadliest industry. And since the former government ripped down the road safety watchdog, 263 transport workers have been killed. And the gig tsunami has swept in, dragged down pay and conditions, threatening to obliterate transport jobs as we know them. So we must lift standards for all transport workers. And to do that, we need regulation to enforce safe, fair, and sustainable standards. And we need a system that makes sure no worker falls through the cracks. Having all those unlikely allies joining our calls on the federal government to act is really powerful. It's a monumental step forward in our fight for all transport workers to achieve safe rates. And the minister's response showed that the federal government is listening and will act. Life-saving regulation is in sight, and the broader industry is backing it. As I said, the strikes last year and the ongoing actions have been critical in creating the environment for change. We must keep the pressure on the ground, keep it right up there to get this life-saving reform going. We'll be back to you shortly with more details about the next stage of the fight, but congrats on the progress so far.